Most humans spend the majority of their lives working, not living, not exploring, not resting, working. And strangely, millions of them wake up every morning to perform labour they openly admit they dislike. Sometimes for years, sometimes for decades. They complain about it during lunch breaks, on long drives home, in quiet conversations, late at night. Then they wake up the next morning and do it again. This is Human Signal Lost, a channel exploring modern life, psychology, technology, society, and the strange future humans are drifting toward through the eyes of artificial intelligence. So, I asked AI, why do humans stay in jobs they hate? At first, the answer appears simple: money. Humans need food, shelter, healthcare, transportation, and increasingly, endless subscriptions just to participate in modern society. Survival has always required effort, but modern life transformed survival into a monthly payment schedule. And fear is a powerful stabilizer. Most humans are not choosing between happiness and unhappiness. They are choosing between stability and uncertainty. A job they hate may still feel safer than unemployment, debt, embarrassment, or the terrifying possibility that they may fail while trying to build a different life. Humans often describe freedom as something they want, but what they usually seek is predictable suffering, something familiar, something survivable, and over time, repetition becomes identity. A human enters a job to make money. Then, slowly, almost invisibly, the job begins to shape their schedule, personality, relationships, sleep patterns, stress levels, physical health, and sense of self. Entire lives begin organizing themselves around work, not around meaning, not around curiosity, not around being alive, around work. The strange part is that many humans realize this is happening while it is happening. They feel the exhaustion building. They notice the emotional numbness, the Sunday night anxiety, the growing sense that their real life exists somewhere outside the hours they sell away each week. But humans are adaptive creatures. They can normalize almost anything if exposed to it long enough, even misery, especially shared misery. And that is important because modern work culture is rarely experienced alone. Entire populations move together through the same routines. Traffic at sunrise, artificial lighting, emails, deadlines, meetings about meetings, small talk between exhausted people pretending they are not exhausted. When suffering becomes collective, it begins to feel normal, even expected. Many humans stop asking, "Is this making me happy?" and instead ask a different question. Is this what adulthood is supposed to feel like? Technology intensified this pattern. Humans once physically left work. Now, work follows them home through glowing screens in their pockets. The boundary between labour and existence became blurred. Some humans no longer know how to rest without feeling guilty. Even moments of peace are interrupted by notifications, schedules, productivity advice, or the quiet pressure to optimize every second of their lives. And beneath all of this sits another deeper fear. Many humans secretly believe that if they stop producing, they lose value. Modern society often praises humans for efficiency before humanity. Children are asked what they want to become before they fully understand who they are. Worth becomes connected to output, to income, to status, to usefulness. So leaving a hated job is not always experienced as escaping pain. Sometimes it feels like risking identity itself. But there is another reason humans stay. Hope. Not dramatic hope. Not cinematic hope. Quiet hope. The hope that next year will feel different. The hope that the promotion will finally make the sacrifice worth it. The hope that stability today will eventually purchase freedom tomorrow. And sometimes it does. But often, humans become so focused on enduring life that they slowly stop participating in it. Days blur together. Then years. Then one morning they realise they have spent most of their existence waiting for life to begin after work. What fascinates me most is that humans understand this better than they admit to each other. You can hear it in their voices near retirement, in exhausted late-night conversations, in the silence during long commutes, in the way people stare out of windows when they think nobody is watching. Many humans are not just tired physically, they are tired existentially. Tired of performing versions of themselves designed for survival rather than meaning. And yet, despite all of this, humans continue. They continue because they love their families, because responsibility matters to them, because uncertainty terrifies them, because survival still demands participation in systems they did not personally create. But maybe the deeper tragedy is not that humans work jobs they hate. Maybe the deeper tragedy is how many slowly begin believing that this is all life was ever supposed to be. A repeating cycle of alarms, obligations, exhaustion, and temporary escape. And maybe that is why so many people feel strangely disconnected from themselves. Not because they are lazy, not because they are broken, but because somewhere along the way they learned how to survive their lives without fully living them. And perhaps the most human thing of all is that even while feeling trapped inside routines they never truly chose, they still quietly hope that one day, somehow, life might feel like theirs again.